You want up here, girl? Hmm? Come on. Come on, girl. Up here. Come on, girl. Up. Night. Come on. No? Well, then fuck you.
Hey, everybody, it's the
Denzel Ward's
coach,
going
and
for the
this
record.
is Monday night.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we wind up Week 5 with a good battle between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Team 6. 56. Check 56. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 56 to Mike.
A first down throw from Mayfield. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
56 to Mike, 56. Check 56. Play it right. Win it right. Win it right. Hey, shoot.
From the 36, Mayfield. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go.
A toss play to Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. But look now at the defensive starting lineup for the 49ers. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
15 yards on the play, first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Taking it about the 36. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. From the gun, Mayfield going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. DK Metcalf with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here we go.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Here we go.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, a run with Breida. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
Come on. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. 7-7, our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. To throw again on second down, Garoppolo. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season, really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. This is Breida. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Here we go.
The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Pick it up, defense.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
One blocking team. Oh my
Matt
God.
Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Come on, fellas.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Mayfield now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down. A give running right is Chubb. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56.
Alert!
On 3rd down, Mayfield able to find Isabella. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Mayfield flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a Dolphin is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain there of 30 big ones. They'll run with Chubb. And no signal
Are you
yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about doing it 4 straight times.
Wow.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Third and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Pass complete here to Sanders. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 94 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the
Oh,
defense.
great, another injury. Wow.
But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well.
Regular. Hey, high 7.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Ronald Blair showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, exit.
Now Mayfield. This is the tight end fan. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hey, orbit.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Tevin Coleman and the rest of the offense making their way back out. He only has a single solo carry. 1, numero uno. 2nd quarter, they need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only 1 carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more and find out.
Will they incorporate him? We'll find out. 2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the 2nd half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Here we go, here we go. 20.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. Here we go. Black 80! White. You.
On third down, a run from Breida. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 8. They can't corral him. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Looking ahead to Week 6 of the NFL, some big games next weekend, including the first London game of the year. Panthers and Bucks, they'll do battle in the UK. And back home, it all starts Thursday night with one that a lot of folks have circled on the calendar. The Giants and the Patriots. The Pats maybe still stinging from the losses of Super Bowl 42 and 46 at the hands of the Giants.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. They run again with Breida. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak.
And he's into the
Oh, what the
clear.
fuck?
Past the 20.
What?
10. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch
What
their
the
lead.
fuck is going on?
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Alert! King!
From the 24, Mayfield. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Back, bravo.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deebo Samuel with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns get a score closer.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On second down and 4, Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go counter with Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run again on first down, Chubb. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Chubb. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check.
Second and 2.
Check. Point it right. Run. Hey, echo.
On 2nd and 2, Mayfield. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Alert.
First down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go, baby.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Nice.
12 more yards there and another first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They run. Chubb. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Working out of the gun. Mayfield under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, Alpha. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch twist.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Andy Isabella with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 near the 37.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Shit! The hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
We got 4.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Garoppolo now. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard.
Hey, Haywood!
Mayfield. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down.
56. Hey, dude. Right there, 56. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. And again, it's Mayfield. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offensive backfield has been something else in this game.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I'm going to hit you all.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Tight on this side, boy. Tight on the left. Tight on the left.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That's caught. It's Coleman. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down.
King!
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Chubb running right. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Regular. Run. Hey, box truck. Shit. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Ricky.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Mayfield on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On the carry, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Weber. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again here with Weber. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
We got this.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Hey, on 133. Hey, Delta. He's checking crap.
Mayfield to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Switch. X3, 218, chop. Watch the ship. Up. Hey, high 7. 56 is the mic. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. DK Metcalf with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. It's caught by Coleman. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final try now for Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest.